As you already know, Pakistan celebrates its Independence Day today. On Friday, on the eve of their Independence Day, you had a mega show of strength take place across Pakistan. PTI, the Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf, and the Tehreek-e-Labbaik Party, TLP, they both held rallies and sit-ins. Now, they were held in Islamabad and they were held in Lahore. Both were against the ruling Shehbaz Sharif government. Now, we're going to walk you through the political messaging at both rallies. My colleague Anand Narasimhan is present with us already on the phone to bring us more details. Anand, over to you.
Well, it was a massive show of strength that's happened, but sadly, rather than celebrating the Independence Day for Pakistan unitedly, what we're seeing is partyism. So each party is trying to project itself as the challenger, and everybody is trying to party with the Tehreek-e-Labbaik Pakistan, a bunch of fanatics, and the kind of rising support that they think is a cause for worry, because it was the Tehreek-e-Labbaik inspired the person who just the other day on Thursday murdered a 62-year-old Ahmadi. He hails, this guy hails from Sargodha, and he killed a 62-year-old man just because that person refused to salute or champion Khadim Hussain Rizvi, the founder of the Tehreek-e-Labbaik Pakistan. He stabbed him multiple times. So that's the kind of fanaticism, and Tehreek-e-Labbaik fanatics are the ones pushing radicalism on Indian soil. So this is a party which is trying to block the streets in Pakistan and to try and railroad anybody and everybody. So this is happening at one end in Faizabad, where the TLP held a rally from Liaquat Park to Faizabad in Rawalpindi. On the other hand, you have the Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf that tried to hold a huge power show at Lahore's hockey stadium. And ironically, Imran Khan, while addressing the gathering, quoted India and was trying to say that an independent nation, a nation that is independent, a nation that is growing, a nation that is free is like India. And he also quoted and played out what Subramanian Jaishankar's response was when India went ahead and bought oil from Russia, and what he told the European nations and told the rest of the world. So that's the kind of positioning that is happening there in Pakistan, where each party is trying to curry favor and trying to vie for attention. This is coming at a time when the Tehreek-e-Labbaik is taking jibes at the PTI after news came through that the PTI in America is trying to has hired a lobbying firm to try and cozy up to the Americans. The current disposition, that is a coalition of the opposition parties, is seen something that is pushing the American narrative. The military establishment in Pakistan is firmly in the grasp of the Chinese establishment and the PLA, and growing military presence and boots on ground. That's what the PLA wants. So this is a crisis at 75 years of independence that Pakistan is witnessing that it's never been through in the last 75 years. It's on the throes of getting bankrupt with less than $9 billion in reserves. It's not got the IMF extension yet of loan, and it's still not out of the FATF grey list also, although it is hoping it will. So this is a situation where the establishment itself has multiple power centers, and it's trying to push one brand of political narrative where democracy is a farce. So this is what is writ large on the streets of Pakistan on the 75th year of its independence. And that's the reality that we are bringing to our viewers, that the difference between India and Pakistan is not just for the world to see, but the Pakistanis and a former Prime Minister of Pakistan himself sitting and addressing a massive gathering in Lahore has acknowledged it.
My colleague Anand Narasimhan bringing us context to that story from across the border.